What's up, YouTube fans? Line Analyst here, back into the video, and today it's a bit different video that I've already kind of done, but I wanna make it a little bit more clear on what I mean. Obviously, so I have a list here. Obviously, this is a free agency video. Some free agents that are still some really good free agents that are still sitting out there that I think the Hawks should sign. Um, and we have to within this month. I'm not saying we should sign all of these guys because we can't. There's no way in the world. But this is my 10 free agents that I think that the Hawks should be able to realize that they need to sign. And we talked about a few of these. There's some new ones out there. And the first one I got to start off with, which I'm kind of shocked he's still not on a team yet, is Biz Matt Biambo. He's a center that I think could be really good for the Hawks. To be a backup center until Onyeka gets back. I think that Bismarck will serve a really good purpose. He's a good scorer, great great defensively. He's just going to be a good piece that the Hawks can have to go to with Onyeka being out. And then when Onyeka gets back, maybe Onyeka takes a game off or two for rest later on in the season. We can pull Bismarck. I think that that's really key for us. And then secondly, I got Demarcus Cousins, which I cannot believe that he's also not on the team right now. I thought that Demarcus had a really good season last year. I really did. But it's just Demarcus. I guess teams just kind of filled out exactly the players that they exactly needed, and I guess these players did not fall into what they needed. Number 3 on my list is Luke Cornett. Luke Cornett, he's only 26 years old, and he's still kind of young, and he's obviously he's 7 foot, so I mean he'll be a really good guy that we could need coming off the bench, a 7-footer coming off the bench. Number 4, not too high on the Hawks signing him, but it's a guy out there who's still good, but I don't think the Hawks need him. Is James Ennis, the third. James is he's a good player and everything. I just don't think the Hawks need him. But if the Hawks wanted to sign someone to kind of replace that fill in with DeAndre, then James would be a guy that the Hawks could consider. That's the same thing with my next guy, which is Tyler Johnson. He's played for Brooklyn, a point guard, so a shooting guard. He more so plays the shooting guard position. I think that he's a really good player. I think that he's a good driver. He can be a good shooter and everything. But I like Tyler Johnson. And then number 6, I got Mike Scott. Mike Scott is a really good guy who's been a Hawk, but he was recently a Sixer. I don't think that the Hawks should sign him as well, but he would be just a good body to have. A guy that I'm really high on, TJ Leaf. I like Leaf. He's a good guy, power forward. He can alternate between the power forward and center position, but more for power forward, coming off the bench for us. And I like that idea of the Hawks signing TJ Leaf. And then we have Jakar Sampson, who's also a former Indiana Pacer power forward. And I think that he's also a good piece that the Hawks could need. The Hawks just could need him. But the two guys, the two last guys on my list, and then the top 2 guys on my list are just the guys that I'm extremely high on, who I think the Hawks just need to urgently sign. We got Aaron Baines and Jarrell Brantley. Aaron Baines is just a great player. I think he's like 6'10", 6'11". He's a great player that the Hawks could really need to be coming off the bench to serve a center role until Okongwu gets back. Biz Matt, Demarcus, Jarrell. He's a really good player. I watched film on him. He's a really good player. Jarrell he played for Utah. If you watched him in the bubble, he was just such a good player. I liked him a lot. His ability to score within the basket and pass the ball in traffic and under pressure is really good. I think that's the guy that we need. I think that's the guy that we should consider picking up. He plays the power forward position, and I really like him. So, yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Stay tuned for all my other videos, and yeah, y'all have a good one.